Hey, good morning. Today is another one of our first fives. Today we're looking at a text from Luke chapter 21. And so this begins with a story about money. I know, I feel like I've talked about money maybe 3 of the last 6 or 7 of these studies. And you're thinking to yourself, is that all you think about? No, but Jesus talks about it a lot. In fact, one of the things I think he really wants us to recognize is money is one of those intricate things in our lives. It's always there. But what position does money take in our lives? So I love this story about generosity. Luke 21, verse 1. As he looked up, Jesus saw the rich putting their gifts into the temple treasury. He also saw a poor widow put in 2 very small copper coins. I tell you the truth, he said, this poor widow has put in more than all the others. All these people gave their gifts out of their wealth, but she, out of her poverty, put in all she had to live on. You know, I think for sometimes it's easy for us to see people giving large amounts to nonprofits or the church, and we just think, oh, you know, good for them. What could I do? I don't have millions of dollars. I'm not Bill Gates and have this foundation I can give away billions of dollars. I can't sign this billionaire pledge that Warren Buffett and others have signed. They're going to give away billions of dollars. Instead, we don't have that. I don't have it. I mean, maybe you have it, but I don't. And so what I find is this, we go, well, does my little matter? And what Jesus wants to make clear here is our heart matters. It matters how we live. It matters if we model generosity. We want to be generous. We want to give away. We want to live in such a way that we don't let those things drive us. In fact, I'd say it this way. This lady gave what little she had to give. She gave out of her poverty. And so it isn't that the amount matters. It's this idea that am I giving with the right heart? Right? If I'm giving so others can see I gave, probably not the right heart. If I'm giving because I recognize the goodness of God and what he's done in my life, and I recognize that he calls me to be generous, probably the right heart. And so what Jesus looks at is our heart. Are we giving from the right place? Now the truth is, some of those people who are giving a lot, they may have been giving with the right heart, but not in this moment. He was obviously looking at people because often people would walk in the temple and they would go in such a way that they would want other people to look at them, hey, look, and they would drop all their coins and make lots of noise. And this lady just sneaks in her 2 small coins. She sneaks in her coins because it's all she has. She's almost embarrassed of what she has to give. But here's the reality. God's never embarrassed by what we have to give. He's not. He's thankful that we're being generous. And so it's this invitation you and I have to be generous with what little we have. And so maybe you and I will live in such a way that we'll just be generous. We'll live with open arms and open hearts. And the words of Jesus say, you can't serve both God and money. We won't have to worry about that because we know we're serving God. And generosity is one of our values of the church, extreme generosity. And so may you and I be people of extreme generosity, just like this woman at the temple. We'll catch you next time for another First Five.